there are high chances that I will never go back to the physical books unless I want to showcase those books in YouTube video. Hey, hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk about why I am addicted to the Kindle and why it is really hard for me to get back to the physical books. Like, I do have so many physical books, still this physical book is not even open because I have this on my Kindle also. The reason it's really hard for me to get back to the physical books is because Kindle is so convenient, and here are the 3 to 4 reasons that why you should buy Kindle and why it's really hard for me to get back to the physical books. First reason is access all the books on your Kindle. Like, if you want to read one book, let's say Harry Potter book or Harry Potter Deathly Hallow book, the page size of that book is around 600, 700 or probably 3 to 600, or any book, consider any book, big book, the page size is around 300 to 600 and the weight of that book is around half a kg around. So the problem is it's really hard to carry that number of pages, or it's really hard to carry half kg of book in your hand whenever you go. And if you feel like, okay, you are not feeling good, you wanted to read something motivation, now you are feeling good, you wanted to read something romance, you wanted to read something other book. So there are so many varieties of books available, and we do have so many emotions, and we always wanted to read something different, something crispy, sometimes short book, sometimes big book. And at the same time, Kindle helps a lot. Like, in this one Kindle device you can access all the book you want. Obviously you have to be avid reader and you have to either purchase those books or you have to send all of those books to the Kindle device. Then you can access all the books at the one places. Second thing, why it's really hard to get back to the paperback, because when you try to do something on the paperback, let's say you like this line and you try to highlight that line, you did highlight, but whenever you want to read that highlight, you again have to carry this book and open that page and see for that highlight कि इस highlight में आपने क्या किया था. So this is the kind of a lengthy process, and it's kind of hectic also. Like, you have to carry that book, you have to underline. But on the Kindle you can do highlights, you can do notes at the same place. Like, this is the only, just you have to tap here and tap there and you are done. Your highlights are saved on the cloud. So, and you can access those highlights either on the Kindle device, either on your mobile, either even on your laptop also. So it's really hard, it's really easy to carry the Kindle, and it's really easy to highlight all the points you want. Let's say you are reading a non-fiction book and you learn something new and you wanted to share that with the world, or you wanted to tweet about that, or you wanted to share that on the Instagram. So at the same time you can use highlight, and you can copy that text and you can directly share either on your Instagram or on the tweet. So it's become really easy for me to just tweet about it or to just do the notes and highlights, and that's the reason why I love Kindle. Third reason is very simple. It's because of the dark mode, because dark mode helps you to read a lot in the night time. So if I want to read the physical book in the night, so I have to open the light, I have to keep the light open, and then I have to read that. And because of that, other people or the light consumption, and you have to keep the light, that becomes really hard. But even if I am reading in the completely dark on the Kindle, the dark mode helps a lot to read a book. So that's another reason why I love Kindle. Like, I have finished, like, I am an avid reader, but I am a night person also. I love reading in the night before going to the sleep. I love to read, and at the same time I don't want to use my eyes to any stress. So that's the reason the Kindle dark mode is something really helpful. Fourth reason is get rid of phone addiction. I won't say it is going to happen unless and until you are serious about it, because getting rid of phone addiction, it's not easy thing to do. It's not easy thing to manifest or do the thing. But if you have the Kindle, you can definitely do that. Like, let's say I have the two options to go with, either have the phone in my hand or I have the Kindle in my hand. Then I try to command my brain to just, you have to pick up that Kindle and you have to read something rather than scrolling the Instagram, or rather than doing something on the mobile phone. Even for some time, like, I remember back then, like 1 year back in the lockdown, we all are addicted to the phone, and at the same time I use this one hack. I put my screenshot as a screensaver as the read, pick up the Kindle, put the phone down. So whenever I see the screen lock, then I have a reminder that, okay, you have to pick up the Kindle, you don't have to pick up the phone. So that's another reason you can get rid of the phone addiction. Rather, you can do something, or you can read and chill something, and you can do something great. Last reason why I love Kindle, because it signs with my audiobook and the Kindle and the phone also. Like if you are reading, let's say consider you are reading Harry Potter and you are on the chapter 7 and you have the same Harry Potter on the audiobook also, you just have to tap on the sign button on the audiobook and it automatically gets signed with your Kindle device, and you can start listening from that point to the another point. And you can do the vice versa. Like if you are reading on the audiobook on the chapter 9 and you realize that okay, now I don't want to listen to the books but I want to read the books, then you can pick up the Kindle again, you can tap on the sign and it's done. You will get back to the chapter 9. Also you can do the same with either with the Kindle, phone and the audiobook. So that's the reason why Kindle is definitely good. You can sign across all the device, sign across all the audiobooks. So that is the best part about the Kindle. So these are the few reasons why it's really hard for me to get back to the physical books. Like even though I have a lot of physical books, it's still hard for me to just wake up and read all of those books because it's really hard. I have become a Kindle person since like 2 to 3 years and it's really helping me a lot. So that's the reason why you should definitely buy Kindle. All the links are in the description. Make sure you buy the Kindle and you will start reading and you will start loving the Kindle for sure. And if you're looking for the books, like how you can get free books on the Kindle, then check out this video where I shared all the books that you can get free on the Kindle. And if you are looking for the Kindle hacks, then make sure you watch this video where I shared all the Kindle hacks that you should know. So that's all for the today's video. See you in the next one.